guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to talk about the Thailand Elite visa. It just dawned on me the other day that I've been a member now of Thailand Elite for about 12 months and I've been living in Thailand using the Thailand Elite visa for about 10 months. So I thought that'd be a perfect time just to give it like a 1-year review, how the year's been, living under the visa and my dealings with Thailand Elite. So I've actually got my membership card right here. I'm an easy access 5-year member. There's 10 years and 20-year packages as well. So mine's right at the bottom. It cost me 500,000 baht last year, but that has since gone up to 600,000 baht. If you're interested in all the joining process and dealing with Thailand Elite, getting in contact with the TEMQ team and all the dealings I had to get over here in Thailand and my ASQ and all that, that's in another couple of videos. So go and check them out. I'm not going to go into detail about the whole application process now, but what I will say is like 12 months ago things were pretty mad. I mean, they're still pretty mad now, but they were a lot worse then. And considering like the uptick in membership applications Thailand Elite had, the whole new system of getting visas affixed in all sorts of different countries around the world, you know, I can't complain. So the way I see it, being a member of Thailand Elite, it gives you 3 things. It gives you the member services, it gives you the discounts and offers, and it gives you the all-important Elite visa, which is pretty much why everyone joins for it, right? So in terms of right now, with the member services, it's a little different than what it would normally be due to COVID and everything. And when I say member services, I mean this is the team at Thailand Elite that are there to help you out with a lot of sort of a mix of visa-related issues, immigration issues, and living in Thailand issues. But right now they're doing a work from home thing because of the current restrictions and what's going on obviously in Bangkok. So I've jotted down actually where things stand right now. 90-day reporting. So this is something which is only available in Bangkok. You can drop your passport off now currently just on a Monday and pick it back up on a Friday. You've got to drop your passport off with all the signed forms and everything, and they'll go off to immigration, sit in the queues and do all that for you, and you just pick it up later on in the week. I think normally you could just drop that off any day, but now it's just like 1 day a week. You got visa liaison, so I guess those are people that you can meet actually in the immigration centre in Bangkok if you need help with like your 1-year extensions and whatnot, so you can book an appointment for them. I think they're only doing that twice a week as opposed to any day of the week. You got Elite personal assistance, so that's kind of all your airport experience of being met from the gate, whisked through security, immigration, all that kind of stuff. It does say it's available in Phuket at the moment, so I guess with the sandbox scheme going on, they're able to get a little closer to people and kind of help Elite members out that way, but in Bangkok at the moment it's not. And the Department of Land Transportation Assistance, which is actually something, yeah, I could do with up here because I'm still trying to get my driver's license sorted out. In Bangkok at the moment, those offices are closed till at least the 1st of October, but that does vary between province and province. Bangkok's a dark red, Phetchabun's a dark red, but they're actually open, and fingers crossed I'm going to get my license sorted next week. Right, so those are all the member services, and really, you know, you need to be living in Bangkok to take advantage of all that. Apart from there's a transfer service. Now this is like going to and from the airport for your international flights. They have actually changed that now to it being for domestic flights because of course there's like NAFL international flights going on. So yeah, maybe the transfer service is something you could take advantage of if you were using it. So, I mean, I live up here in Phetchabun. The only thing I thought I might have taken advantage of was do my first 90-day report. I thought I might have just gone down to Bangkok and like let them do it, or maybe met someone at immigration just to kind of go through the process. But you know, I really didn't need to. You know, it was just kind of a wasted trip. And everything else there, I mean, I guess if you were just staying in country for a short period and just needed to do these things once, and you were living in Bangkok, using the member services is a great thing. But if you're someone like me, you're living up country a bit, you're planning on staying here indefinitely, yeah, you know, you're gonna, especially like the 90-day reporting and stuff, you're gonna want to learn how to do that yourself, and it's pretty simple really. But it's good to have the options there, right? So that's member services. The second thing I said about Thailand Elite is the discounts and offers, and if you look on their website, there is a whole raft of hotel discounts, restaurants, golf courses, spas, rentals, cooking classes, shopping discounts, lounges, all that kind of stuff. For me, I've actually only taken advantage of one of those offers, and that was, funnily enough, I stayed in the Pullman G for my ASQ. As soon as I checked out the morning of the 26th of December, I checked back in using discount from Thailand Elite to get me one more night, because I met Kim in the city and it was just easier just to sort of do the business I need to do in Bangkok and stay an extra night in the same hotel. So there are tons, like dozens and dozens, like mainly like Phuket, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Hoi Hin, but loads and loads of hotel discounts. So I really want to make the most of that. But I think for most of this stuff, it's going to be into the new year for me once I'm fully vaccinated and once things open up a little bit. But there's so much to take advantage of, and I think if you don't take advantage of this stuff, you're kind of missing out on the whole point of Thailand Elite in a way. You know, even to the point I've actually just brought my first driver and iron here in Thailand and my first practice net, because I want to start taking advantage of the golf discounts and stuff like that. So yeah, beware. Right, and of course, so the main thing is the Elite visa itself. So basically, the Elite visa is like a glorified tourist visa. So for me, I've got the 5-year sticker in my passport, and even if you're on the 10 or 20 years, you get them in 5-year increments, 5-year visa stickers, and then that gets you a 12-month stamp upon entry, renewable every 12 months at immigration if you don't leave the country. It's a multi-entry visa as well, so it means you can just come and go as you wish, and every time you come back, you'll get a fresh 12-month stamp. So yeah, it's pretty good. In an ideal world, you know, I'd have been in and out of Thailand a few times a year, so I wouldn't have to be worrying about this renewing my stamp after 12 months, but I'm going to have to do that in a few months. I think for Thailand Elite members, we need to contact member services, just get them to forward a letter to your local immigration office, and then I think one form, your passport, photo and all that kind of stuff, and 1900 baht, and they give you the next 12-month stamp. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. We've got to do the 90-day reporting, the same as everyone else. Of course, like I said, if you're in Bangkok, they'll do that for you. But for me here in Phetchabun, it's been really easy. I've done it 3 times now. Just one form, a few photocopies of all the important stuff out of your passport. I've been in and out less than 5 minutes, all 3 times. I've taken Kim with me, just because if there's any questions, I've got someone to translate, because up here in Phetchabun, it's like not a given that everyone speaks or understands English, but yeah, really, you know, it's been really easy, so that's kind of been quite comforting. And to be fair, the whole immigration department up here in Phetchabun, we've had a couple of times we've had to go in there for other things, and they've been really easy to deal with, so yeah, that's been great. So in the 10 months I've been here, I've actually had no contact with Thailand Elite whatsoever, with all that being said, apart from checking to get my booking for the one night in the Pullman G, but I was still in quarantine at that point when I spoke to them, and I actually spoke to them on my last day of quarantine when the TEMQ team just rang me to see if everything was alright and just wished me good travels and safe up in and around Thailand. So yeah, pretty much since Boxing Day last year, no contact at all. And that's probably, yeah, I mean, a good thing, right? Haven't needed them, no problems. And living up here, haven't been in Bangkok to take advantage of the member services. Haven't been out and about to enjoy the hotels, the spas, the golf or anything like that. So yeah, hopefully next year I can make up for that. You do get monthly newsletters, and they're quite thorough, all the kind of relevant information that's going on now, new offers, discounts, and you know, if there's any important vaccine information or immigration information, that's there for you to read as well, and they'll email you like now and then if there's some important updates as well. Right, so I wrote down here, do I feel elite, ? So, well, yeah, a little bit, I think the answer to that is. If you roll it back 12 months ago when I was trying to get into Thailand, you know, we had the Thailand Elite team and the TEMQ team, and at the time when Elite visas were allowed back in, Elite visa holders were allowed back in, you know, so were retirement visas, business visas, marriage visas, but of course, like, even though I've called it a glorified tourist visa, tourists weren't, you know, we were kind of up there on the list to come back in, and unlike the other groups, we had the Thailand Elite team to help us through the process. Okay, albeit we had a little bit more paperwork, but you know, we had a bit more assistance, and once we arrived, we had them assistance again from the TEMQ team, you know, just wouldn't say like feeling they've got your back, but it was just definitely like a little bit of an added bonus knowing they were there. Yeah, for sure. Of course, not being able to use the benefits, the discounts, memberships, that's not their fault right now. Obviously, hopefully for the new year, and yeah, I can really try and make myself feel a bit more elite. Alright, I've also wrote down here, should I have used a different type of visa, question mark. So I think what I meant with this was, like, did I need to use Thailand Elite? Did I need to use an elite visa to do what I want to do in Thailand, to come and live here? Well, I was 33 last year when I come here, and the plan was, you know, I want to stay here as indefinitely. What's my best option for long-term stay here in Thailand? I know people are doing, and these would have been my other options possibly, with the education visa or the volunteer visa, but the truth is I wouldn't have wanted to have done them seriously in a way. You know, I wouldn't have wanted to give time to a different part of the country. I wouldn't have wanted to be enrolled in a class, and if I was to do it what I call like the dodgy way of, you know, just kind of using them as a front to get a visa, then I wouldn't have felt comfortable about that, because, you know, I want to stay here indefinitely and I don't want to do anything to risk my future status here in Thailand. So no, they weren't an option for me. Like I said about the marriage visa further down the line, well, there's a lot of, you know, I'm thinking even if I am married to Kim, I might might upgrade my current visa. I can upgrade from the 5 years to the full 20 year, and just which is a total of 1 million. I can add on the extra 500,000 baht. So I've still got like 4 years to think about that. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a total of paying 1 million baht for 20 years stay, and then hopefully, you know, I've still got plenty of life left in me after these 20 years, and you know, I'll have another decision to make further down the line. I don't know too much about all different options, marriage visas, retirement visas, maybe for me at that point. I think what I heard at the moment is if I want to do the marriage visa, I need to like lock up 800,000 in a bank account and have to show that every year, or show income statements and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is the great thing about the elite visa, the 5 year, 10 year, 20 year, just pay that fee, get accepted at the beginning, that's it. You're left alone, and that's what I really like. You know, like I said, I've got that 5 year stamp, that 5 year sticker in my passport, and that's it. All right, I'm here, get my 12-month stamps. I haven't got to go showing any paperwork. I haven't got to go showing any proof of income. I haven't got to be showing what I'm doing. You know, it's I like that. Yeah, I like the privacy aspect about it a lot. So in saying all that, yeah, overall the last 12 months, of course, COVID and all the rest of it haven't been great, but in terms of talking about Thailand Elite and the Elite visa, for me, I cannot fault Thailand Elite. The service that they've given to me as well, you know, I haven't had to use any of their service, but the updates, knowing what's going on, knowing if I did need to use them, they were there, being kept up to date about the member services. I mean, like I said, the monthly emails and the other email updates, they are very thorough to make sure that you know what the current situation is with the member services and how you can go about accessing them. So that's great. They're always trying to plug all the discounts and promotions and stuff like that. So yeah, no problems getting onto them. And the visa itself, yeah, I'm here. So that's working fine. The only point of contact I'm going to have is in a couple of months when I've got to go and renew it. So I'll see how that's all about, getting the extension letter sent up to my local immigration office, and hopefully everything will be fine. So yeah, Thailand Elite visa, if you're someone like me, you're thinking about it, especially now, situation's a bit more normal, you can apply for this thing and come in on a tourist visa and go through the normal process of getting hooked up in Bangkok and everything. Yeah, go for it. 12 months. Perfect. Alright, cheers guys. I hope that's been a little bit helpful to some of you, and kind of for others of you, just sort of let you know how my thoughts and feelings are on Thailand Elite. Until next time.